I am going to try to make lunch today. I've been injured for 2.5 years and I'm only just now starting to figure stuff out in the kitchen. I have a few adaptive utensils to show you and a couple of improvised ideas that I want to work on. So let's get to it. Let's start by dealing with the refrigerator. Opening it isn't that hard, but getting yourself out of the way can be. So you have to get your wheelchair out of the way, open it all up. Whew. Okay, so my container of soup is right there. I need to make sure I can pull it out without dropping it and spilling it everywhere. I did drop something, but nothing broke, so we're okay. And there we go. We're gonna use my adaptive cutting board today, and it does come with this whole mandolin attachment, which is very cool, but also super scary, so I'm not gonna mess with that today. Real talk, there is not a quad in the world who is going to put a little fastener on your bread. What you're just gonna do is twist it, and you're gonna put it down in your fridge like this, because life is too short for twist ties or bread ties. So I have my stick of butter here. It is room temperature, otherwise there's no way I'd be able to cut it. These knives do work pretty well for cutting soft things. So butter, soft cheeses, ravioli. I think that's really only what I managed to cut with this, because if you don't have the downward force, it makes it really difficult to cut. So butter is no problem. So what I find easier is your adaptive spoon here. Pin it up against the block, and then voila. Much easier to spread. Don't laugh at me for using the fake cheese. It's how I've made it since I was a kid, and I'm never going to change. Whew. Okay, I tried using one of these knives before, and it works really well, but it is very sharp and very pointy. So I realized I could do the same thing to cover this vegetable peeler with the Easy Grip as with the knife. So all I have to do is cut a little vertical cut on the top of this, and that way I can put this down over the knife. So if I wanted to use it, and I wanted to put a little more downward force, this is gonna keep my hands safe, and I'll still be able to use this knife really effectively. Now we're gonna go over the microwave and the toaster oven. We are gonna be very, very careful with the toaster oven. Right now, it hasn't been on, so it's very cool. I'm going to put my little piece of cheese toast on top and push it back in. All right, our toast is ready, and by ready, I mean burned, but that's okay, we're learning. I like to use a stainless steel S-ring so that way I can pull something out and I don't have to worry about it burning me. I'm gonna put my plate right below. So I'm gonna hold this super carefully so that I can pull this rack out. And this is not so much about lifting, it's about pulling and pushing safely. So it's gonna be messy and it's not gonna be perfect, but the toast is gonna be out and you're gonna be able to eat it. And now it's onto your plate safely and you don't have to worry about it. To deal with our low microwave issues, I went online and found a pressure cooker sling. This is used so that you can actually lower food into a pressure cooker safely without burning yourself. I then got these very lightweight little wheatgrass plates that fit perfectly into it, and that way I can go ahead and use my microwave on my own. All I'm gonna do is put the soup in the center of this sling and make sure that it's nice and balanced, and I crack open the lid so that way it has a little bit of steam to escape, but it won't make a mess in my microwave. All right, just gonna pick this sling up, keep it balanced, and place it in the middle. I'm gonna make sure I have a really good grip here. Keep it balanced. And there we go. Now I have heated soup and cheese toast for my lunch. I know this isn't necessarily cooking, but reheating leftovers is still a very big step for me. If you guys have any adaptive cooking ideas, please share them in the comments. I'm absolutely gonna have to make an update video. Maybe this will be an ongoing series, who knows? But I would love to hear from you guys, and thank you for watching.